You're now listening to the Three Man Weave podcast with your hosts Champ, Thrilla, and Almighty Shoes.
Y'all realize we're 2-1, man. We're not 1-2. Let's go out here and play this thing, all right?
Let's be ready to run now.
I like that.
What time is it?
Game time! Boom!
Oh, what's going on? Welcome back to another Three Man Weave podcast. It's your boy Champ here with my bro Almighty Shoes. We're sitting there watching this playoffs as usual, giving y'all a check in. So what's going on? What you think? What happened with the Knicks and the Heat? You think they just came up short, or it was just the Heat? You think the Knicks crumbled, or the Knicks, or the Heat they take that?
No, I think they're getting them coached right now. I think that's more what it is.
You did say Eric Spoelstra is what, 2 right
Yeah.
now? Yeah, you got Spoelstra at 2.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anytime you got a coach like that, and the Heat aren't the most talented team. They don't got the most talent. Nobody really. Well, people underrate Jimmy. I think he's a good player. A lot of people, they when they say good players in the NBA, they don't bring up Jimmy.
Yeah, I do see him running them old Heatle sets.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that too. I was watching some of that. Like he was running them old Heatle sets.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler at high post, picking up with Bam.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like playing a team like the Heat in a series is scary because Spo was a film guy.
Yeah.
So
he's over analytical of everything,
yeah.
By nature anyway.
Yeah. So you ain't gonna get nothing past him. He gonna see everything, every adjustment. He gonna have an adjustment for your adjustment, and he can do it on the fly. So that's what makes it good. But yeah, like I said, Tyler Hero being out, Oladipo out, they still playing as like they ain't missing nothing right now. The Knicks are just, man.
They overachieved. Do you think?
They definitely did, but I felt like they were a good team. The Heat really are a bad matchup for them, man.
Yeah, because, and to me, to be perfectly honest, I said this too. I said, now if the Heat get with the Celtics, I don't think it's going to be no pushover for the Celtics.
No. Even though the Celtics, they usually get the best of the Heat. But
the playoffs, that's what I'm saying. I think Jimmy got to understand it now. He done locked into he done tapped into his, that next level.
Yeah. All in all, I think the Knicks probably go back home, and they probably get another game. So it's probably be 6. But the Heat got that series though, for sure.
What you think about the Denver Suns game last night? You think Murray and Porter let Jokic down?
I mean, I feel like they,
because Jokic went off for 53.
Yeah. It's just players play different on the road than at home, and they're going back to Denver, and it don't help that Booker's playing at an all-time high, so that don't help.
Man.
You got to go out there missing
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest Devin Booker fan.
Yeah,
but he on the run right now.
Yeah,
he just like James Harden. He on some throwback stuff right now.
Yeah,
and I like it. I like to see it.
As I say, I don't know what
because to me, unlike everybody else, everybody hated on the James Harden, the Rockets. James Harden. I made this argument. James Harden never had a good team. If you think about it, on the Rockets,
yeah,
I don't think he had the weapons that he has on 76ers or the bench, that he has I don't think he had that. Because you see, he had Capella, and you see what he's doing with the Hawks. They didn't. I mean, he's productive, but he's not, a game changer, as we say.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can argue that.
And this next game, and coming into the playoffs, like we was talking about, the playoffs is a different game. Mm-hmm. I think Doc realized, like, look, Joel, James need to take us home if we gonna win. This is the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's my observation from what I'm seeing.
No, it's like I said, Embiid, he's great.
Great.
But I feel like he's like a number 2 on a championship team.
Yes. I think he needs a dominant guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Embiid to be, the most effective. I think he needs a dominant guard.
Yeah, it's a guard game. But yeah, Embiid he gonna give you that craziness every night, and especially like regular season. But I just feel like you got to have elite guard play to win.
So
right now, at least.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. So they come out this next game, they lose. If you're the 76ers GM, do you move on from Doc Rivers or James Harden?
I feel like James Harden's gonna leave anyway.
You think he going back to Houston? Because it's just too much talk about he going back to Houston. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's ready to be around like a young team like that.
That's what I said too. I said James, he want to be in the playoffs. I think y'all getting that mistaken about him. I think he want to compete in the playoffs. He don't want to be no potential playing or miss a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, like I said, we all been hearing it about him going back to Houston, but I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I would waste my time, especially the way he left from Houston. I don't.
Because he forced his way out of there.
Yeah,
I think,
I wouldn't see why he would be trying to go back.
But to me personally, I think it was the coach. Was Silas Jr. Yeah. I don't think they got along with what he was trying to do and whatever vision he had.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
And
he did
now
with John Wall.
With Ime Udoka, I think he can run something with. Because Ime, he said he looking for a big free agent.
Yeah, they said that's what they're going after.
He said, "Yeah, we're not coming over here. We're not bringing him in to coach a subpar team." Like I said, I like Ime because he has a great defense. Whatever his defense, he called whatever that he run like a coverage, like it's like almost like a college basketball defense.
Mm. I think they can get some big names to come over there because they got.
They said they willing to deal Green, and I don't know who want to bite that. Mm. I think he need to work with somebody to get to sharpen his skills. I think he'll be a great talent. He just need to sharpen his skills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Green.
Yeah.
Wow, they really gave that to Curry, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was there a whole second before. All right. Yeah, us we watching the game too while we potting out here. But yeah, we watching the game 4 on the Lakers, the Warriors.
That's a charge, buddy.
There you go, Darvin. Challenge that. He was there a whole half a second or a second, however they time it in their clock. He was there. Yeah. Austin was there. What's your feelings on the narrative they're trying to paint in these playoffs?
Now,
I've been wanting to ask you about this.
Which one? Which one?
You know which one I'm talking about. This one here that we're watching right now. We can talk about this one. Or whichever one that is irritating you the most, we can start with that one. How about that?
Oh yeah, how they try to paint like how LeBron played the game the right way.
Yeah.
And okay, they seen Steph play like that for one game.
Yes.
And this is just, you see, he's a great teammate. He's the ultimate sacrifice.
The game he had with that 8 assists in that Sacramento series, right?
No. The game they had against the Lakers.
Oh, okay.
When the Lakers was kept, when they were trapping him.
See, I was thinking about the Sacramento series when they was doing that. See, that you brought that up. That game he had like 8 assists or 7 assists.
Yeah, but we sat here and watched him when LeBron didn't shoot for the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had graphics.
Mm-hmm.
They made up everything.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know what's going on. He's not shooting the ball. It's just crazy. Like, they've been watching this man play the game for so long. Plays the same exact way. But
that's what they keep
wrong.
failing to realize. This is year 20, not 10, not 8, 5 in their prime or whatever. This is year 20. 20 of the things. And y'all still are comparing him to the top players in the game.
Yeah. That's it. I think it speaks more about him than
right. He
than
out here playing with people. That's what people don't understand. Realize he's playing with people 20 years younger than him, 15 years younger than him. If you don't understand that athletically, that is ridiculous. He has no business being out there with him. That's what people don't understand.
Definitely not doing that.
Right. At this level, you have no business being out here still with that guys that are 25, 6, 7 in their prime.
Mm-hmm.
You have no business out there.
Yep.
And in year 20, you're still a top 5 player.
But that's narrative for you, like I said, and
to me, still top 3. But
the shows they don't make it better. But for the casuals, I think the casual people, they really run like Twitter
and that's what I'm getting tired of. The casual fans that are running, they're perpetuating the narrative. It's the casual fan. Oh, and then Stephen A. with his comment about the Mount Rushmore. Like, dude, I barely can even watch you now, scarcely every now and then. But ever since that, how can I take your basketball opinion seriously? Like just to be honest.
Yeah, like
he's the all-time leading scorer, and he's the pass first player.
Yeah, like I said, some things don't even need to be argued. Like, I don't even know why he would even do that to try to get a click. I mean, I know it's his job, but like,
I don't know I don't know what he was doing with that.
No,
to be honest, like I'm serious. I've been sitting here thinking about that for the last minute. Like what was he like? Why is he? What is going on? You trying to push a narrative? Like we were talking about? Are you trying to push a narrative?
Yes, yes, they are. That's why nobody can say, "Oh, well, I just think Golden State's a better team." How? How do you figure that? How?
Lakers are the best team since the All-Star. Am I lying? Am I? The stats say it. We're the best team since the trade deadline All-Star.
And another thing. Okay, now this is how I know people don't watch the NBA or play sports for that matter. Okay, so with the free throws. Okay,
right.
Now what does this mean? if one team is the number one team in getting fouls, and the other team is the second to least of shooting free throws.
Because they're a shooting team, they don't go to the hole. Why are you complaining about free throws?
Now, this is all season. And this team commits the most fouls in the NBA. But you don't know that because you're
forgot about that. I forgot about that.
But
they do commit the most fouls in the NBA
they're the
for the
worst
past 2 years.
Worst fouling team in the NBA. But you don't know that because you're casual. And you're just going off whatever people say on Twitter or whatever pops up in the media. So you feel like, oh, well, I could just say that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not true. The stats are what they are. Your team fouls a lot.
A lot. They foul a lot.
The Lakers get a lot of foul calls because they're predominantly a paint team. They're not a good shooting team.
The Lakers play the 2010 era basketball. The pace with the going to the hole. Remember that? Remember that basketball? Yeah. Remember back then? I love that. 2010. To me, I don't care what you say. When it was about 2010, that era, that basketball, any around that was the best basketball because it was a complementary of defense and offense.
Yeah.
You stuck your man with all this switching. Matter of fact, let's do a quick sample. What do you feel about this switching? I hate it. I hate it. What happened to stick your man? Remember when we came up, stick your brick. Stick your brick. What happened to that? Stick your man. Fight over the screen. They don't even fight over the screen.
I think what happened to that is just the skill of the game.
What happened to that? Stick your brick.
I'm telling you, I think it's just players now, just the shot making is just ridiculous.
It's incredible, and it's like demoralizing. You think at a certain extent, like, okay,
yeah, so
I'm gonna do whatever I can. He gonna still hit a shot.
They feel like it's just better to just switch out than trying to fight over. Because
they don't want to get caught on the highlight.
Yeah, because if you're getting caught and you give these dudes a split, they're gonna raise up.
They don't hedge right. What happened to hedging? I coach a team right now. They're gonna be so mad. Why are they playing so? No, it's not aggressively. It's playing actual defense. I don't have to let you do any of that. Just like in the NBA, how they just on the switch, they don't even try to fight over it. Okay, all right, you want to switch over here? All right, I'm gonna back off to this guy. I hate that. I hate that. Fight over. Stick your man.
No, I say it could just be like,
if you was a defender, if you were a defensive specialist right now in the NBA, what would you say? Or you trying to get to the next level, whether it be overseas or whatever, you tell a guy, what defensively do people need to be trying to worry about? Like, what can you do? What can you do as a defensive player?
Well, right now you need to be able to move laterally.
You have to be more athletic than an offensive player. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got to have some stamina chasing these around. You got to be able to run nonstop. But like I said, defense has always been, about effort anyway.
Yeah.
Most defensive-minded players, they're going to have all that what I'm talking about anyway. But it's got to be sound because you give players now any room, any space.
It's splash.
They raising up.
Yeah.
There ain't no more dribble.
You got to fight through.
It's ugly. I can't imagine having to hold Steph for all game. And he's getting picks and he's just shooting from half court like, nah. That's frustrating.
And like I tell you about KD, he's 7 foot. He's getting space and a free throw jumper.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to kill you.
Yeah, that's a layup.
15 at 7 foot and you got touch. That's a layup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why is it so easy? That's a layup at that size with that particular
he don't
skill
even see
set.
your contest.
Yeah, he don't even see that. You're not affecting anything. If he can get into his whole motion,
yeah. If he's just missing, then he's just missing.
just missing. You're not stopping KD from doing nothing. Yeah. Any defender in the NBA you thought you had a good game on Kevin Durant, you didn't. He just missed the shot.
Missing.
Just like him and Carmelo. They just missed. You didn't stop either one of those.
No.
They just missed. That's it.
It's no more one-on-one defense. It's team defense. You got to play that because everybody, you can't hold anybody one-on-one. It's all team defense. You could be first team all defense, which I don't even know how they have in the NBA anymore.
Yeah,
because everybody plays team defense.
And that's why I wanted to ask you this too. I wanted you how do you feel about the Hustle Award?
Yeah, see, I said it's just they handing out. It's too many awards being handed out. Like,
right, it's not making things prestigious no more. It's too many first team, second team, third team. It's too many teams.
And then, like I said, they got the Clutch Award. Then they got the.
I didn't know. I didn't even know it was a what is that? What's the parameters of Clutch Award? What is that? The Hustle Award. What is that? What's the parameters of how do they judge that?
I don't know what the criteria is. It's just too much. It's like too many boxing belts, but it's too many awards.
Yeah. And speaking of, matter of fact, that's a good segue. Yeah, boxing. I was having a conversation with somebody today. I remember back in the day when we was coming up in the 90s, early 2000s, champions fought champions. What's all this? You fighting these guys? Who is it? Who are you fighting? Everybody in the same training camp. No, man, no. Y'all gonna have to throw these things.
I think it's more because of how boxing is now. Like we say, pretty much like college football. You lose, you're done.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it shouldn't be like that. You lose one game because
boxing wasn't always like that.
Yeah, you lose one. As long as you out here, you fought hard. You lost. You can get back in there. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that either.
Yeah, but it's all about that money grab. They want to see the undefeated versus the undefeated guy, and that's just it. And once you're not undefeated, you will be docked. It's gonna show. You're gonna be on ESPN, Friday Night Fights. You could be 30-1. We're gonna see you on Friday night.
Yeah,
that's horrible, but that's just how it is. Like I said, we got a world title fight.
Yeah,
coming up. It's gonna be on ESPN.
Did you see the Canelo fight on Saturday? That rider that was a bomb. They set him up with a bomb. I don't know who that guy is. He had a belt, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many belts. Who is that? I ain't even never heard of this guy before, and he had a belt.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm tired of this. No.
Backyard champion belt.
Yeah.
No, like I said, everybody's not. I don't understand it. Just the belt system. I don't get it. And it'd be like the
pound
same,
for pound,
same weight.
Pound for pound, do you got Tank right now?
I mean, I do, but they still got
Haney. Shakur.
They got what's it called? Bud.
Bud. You know what? I'm tired. Bud don't want to fight nobody.
No, he don't.
Look how long it took him to fight Sean Porter.
He don't
It took
wanna
him
fight.
like what 4 years, to fight Sean Porter. He ain't even got a belt.
Yeah, he don't want to fight. He wanna hold on to that pound for pound tag, and that's what he want to keep bragging on. But
You about to be out the game. You still not fighting champions. Unify something.
uh,
Is it true Ryan going up weight class?
yeah, he going to 140.
Wait a minute. For what? Who out? What? Who he go? Who at
He got
140 right
he
now?
got some people at 140.
Some he can dominate.
Oh yeah, he feel like he got a better shot at 140.
You think Shakur gonna take the bait?
No, because he got.
But
No.
sit it on down.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shakur is better than Ryan. I just don't see him taking a fight right now. I just feel like he's gonna keep building his
I don't
fights.
think because he's still fighting on ESPN. To me,
Yeah.
I was looking at that too. I'm like, Tank fighting on cards, and man, you fighting on ESPN.
I mean, it's cool that they got that platform going, but I mean, everybody want to be a pay-per-view fighter. That's what you fight for.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like he got some growing to do, but everybody sees him as like they got him top 3 in pound for pound.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's good, but they keep saying he's better than Tank. I don't see where they see that at, but I guess you gotta have some type of story. There's nobody that's better than Tank in in any one of those weight classes. That's just crazy to think that. It shows you time and time again.
He keep telling y'all, okay, you've been hit. You ain't got hit by me before.
Yeah. You won't win. You won't win the fight because at some point he has to hit you.
Right, it's a different power.
Yeah, he has to hit you at some point, and when he does, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna hurt.
I like Ryan Garcia, the first punch. He was feeling Ryan out. He didn't even land. That was his first landed punch.
Yeah.
That first knockout.
Yeah.
That was the first landed punch.
First punch. He went down. And you seen his face. He was like, oh, whoa. He's like, oh, okay.
Like I said, with that gut shot, that kidney shot, even Sean Porter said, no, that was fear that man didn't want him. He didn't want to get up.
Yeah.
He was done. He was hurt. He didn't feel that type of pain. Like he was saying, he ain't felt this power before.
I keep telling you, if he gonna hit you, you're gonna feel it. I know, yeah, everybody wants to be a tough guy, but you put them boxing gloves on, they ain't gonna lie.
Man, that dude hit him way too hard for that size.
I said when I seen them, they put that big guy in there.
When they rehydrated, they was both at what 144.
Yeah, 144.
Like
when I seen the guy when he had to simulate Tank, he put that 6'3", 230-pound dude in there. I was like, this is Tank simulation.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that tells me a lot.
I want to ask you this too: who was a boxer that disappointed you? You thought that was going to be the next great one? To me, it was AB.
Oh yeah. Of course. Of course, because like I said,
he fought Madonna too early, didn't he? And just messed his whole trajectory up.
Broner had as much talent.
He did
as Tank.
That's why I keep telling people, like, y'all, the stuff that have the whatever he doing, like it was different when he started boxing.
Yeah, because he was doing exactly what Floyd was doing. He was going up in weight classes, beating the champion. Go up, beat the champion. Go up, beat the champion. He was doing the same thing.
He just fought Maidana too early. I think that messed his whole confidence, that jaw. I don't
know, man. I think he had the wrong people in his corner. He didn't have the right camp. He should. he didn't want to stay around Floyd long enough. So I think that kind of messed him up. When he stopped training at Floyd's gym and all that, and he started training back in Cincinnati, he had the wrong people in his corner. So that kind of messed him up. But like I said, he was one of the most talented boxers.
I would say him. Well, I would say, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Well, Roy Jones. And because people like Roy Jones was the best.
Mm-hmm.
You throwing a 2 hook, you throwing a 2 jab, he throwing 2 hooks.
Yeah.
Quicker than
Captain Hook.
Yeah, quicker than you can throw a jab. He hitting you with a hook. I think he should have just not let whoever was pumping, oh, go to this weight class. Go, like who was in his corner telling him to do this? I don't understand it. If it was nowadays, that would never happen.
No.
What are you doing fighting heavyweight? Like, for what?
You didn't have to do that. You did not have to do it.
You was the greatest. You don't have to do that.
Mm-mm.
Now you fighting at what, 55?
Yeah.
See, like, you didn't have to do that. You was up there. One of the best. You was up there. Like they have Rushmore. Yeah. You was up there.
And I feel like even though he did take those 2 like career crazy losses, Roy is an all-time great.
Yeah,
because it's just the stuff he did in his career. Like he was doing
before he started doing all that weight jumping and all that. Yeah, that
nobody could fight like Roy Jones.
Nobody could mess with Roy Jones. Yeah, nobody.
That's it. People like that. They already know they're gonna be great from a kid. Like that's not just something that, you know, they literally done it their whole life.
So yeah. So are they gonna do a rematch, or what? Who Tank got next coming up?
I heard like Pitbull Cruz again. I don't want him to fight Pitbull Cruz again because that was Tank's hardest fight ever to me.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a few names floating around, but that's the main one I've been hearing. I'm not sure. But those Haney fights and those Shakur fights, those won't be for a while, and it'll be more on their end.
Yeah.
Of not wanting to do it. They can come out and say they'll fight whenever, but when it comes, like if they were sent the contract, they wouldn't sign it. They wouldn't sign no contract with him right now because they want to keep coming up. Okay. They know they can pretty much beat anybody else.
Speaking of, this perfect segue. Speaking of code talk, you know, like you said, they got to come out and say whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you believe the statement where they said the Lakers said they weren't interested in Kyrie at all?
No. No, first off, that's bad. That's bad business. First off, so you wouldn't. So you coming out just like they do every year in the NFL draft. Oh, teams come out and say, "Oh, well, we don't like this quarterback. We're thinking about passing on him."
Oh, like all the Lamar Jackson slander we was gonna witness to. Like that was ridiculous. Yeah,
it's always a lot of just stuff they put out there for whatever reason. They try to scare people off. Like they were trying to get people not to take interviews and try to reach out to Lamar. They were trying to discourage him and all that. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like they're trying to say that, but it's the NBA, man. People talk. They probably already talked to Kyrie. You know? Yeah. Is it tampering? Yeah. Everybody tampers. It's just how the NBA is because everybody knows everybody.
It's tampering. It's AAU. Yeah. Right. It's tampering. They know everybody. Everybody know everybody.
Now, has he probably talked to Rob Pelinka or any other people? No, probably not. But he's talked to people on the Lakers. Yeah. Yeah, we know who he's talked to. It's no secret. That's just how it is. And but yeah, the whole Kyrie, we're not going after Kyrie. We're not interested. Oh, you very. Not only are you interested, you're very interested. Because I don't care what you say about Kyrie. Everybody in the NBA would love that talent on their team.
Yeah.
No matter what you feel about his personal or any of that.
Right. That's
what
I keep saying.
You would want him to be on your
The
favorite
talent,
team.
right? Yeah, like you, everything you say has nothing to do with basketball.
No.
Nothing to do with it.
No. Does he need somebody else to be there with him on your favorite team? Yeah, probably so.
Like me and you, we in agreement that we don't feel that Luka approved that Kyrie being over there.
No.
He's being correct for the cameras, the interviews, or whatever. But I don't think he wanted Kyrie over there.
I'm pretty sure they talked to him about it because he's the star player of the team. So they're gonna run everything. And newsflash, every star player has input on every team they're on.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a LeBron James thing. This has been going on before LeBron James was in the league.
Yes.
So every star player has input. Doesn't matter. They're gonna talk to him about roster, who they would like to play with, who would you like to
and y'all
in?
know it. Even if y'all out here, y'all play 2K. You know, when you start, you on the bench, you start grinding. They start. We can accept some input on what type of players you want to play with.
Mm-hmm.
That's every team. This is not a whatever the GM or whatever they're trying to say. Yeah, this is every NBA team.
It's all narrative, man. That's what I say. It's just how they want to paint it. However they want to paint it. That's just how it is. When Kobe was requesting a trade, what was he trying to GM his way out, or what was he doing? Was he looking out for himself or what? When Kobe was about to go to the Bulls.
Yeah, people forget about that.
And what did he say? Either give me some players or I'm out of here. When he was going to get when he wanted Pau Gasol and all that. But like I said, it's just whatever you want to, however you want to paint it.